Alrighty, guys, welcome to Season 7 of Wheel to Wheel. With me tonight, we've got Viking Racer and Untouchables. How are you, boys?
Hey, it's been a long wait for the off-season, but we're finally back for probably one of the biggest seasons of Wheel to Wheel racing. Viking, how you going, man?
Cool, I'm doing really well. I'm just actually sitting here watching a team member with number one over the top of him right now take, so that's what's caught my attention at the start of this round.
Yeah, boys, 83 RSVPs this week. That's got to be a record, I think. 6 lobbies.
Yeah, I think we've got a near 90% turnout, so just missing about a dozen people. But yeah, what a turnout for round 1, season 7. I mean, I think everyone's been on this track now practicing for about 2 or 3 weeks now, so the races should be quite entertaining tonight. I think everyone's been looking forward to get that accelerated pedal flat to the floor as we start qualifying now.
So qualifying, who are you picking for qualifying? We've got a pretty strong field.
Maybe
Everyone,
G-Man. Maybe the G-Man. He's been very quick. But
man, a lot of people are quick. The biggest thing though, so let's just do a quick rundown for how Season 7 is going to work.
Sure.
So Season 7, Group 3 cars are back, the GT3 cars are back. We also have the Super GT Nissan GTR, so the GT500 car from the 2016 season. That is in the Gran Turismo's Group 2 category. So that's a one-make series split across 6 rounds each for the cars. So yeah, we've got 10 teams this season. Bit of a difference with the teams this season is we're going to have our top 3 teams after 12 rounds continue on into the next season. So there's going to be a lot of fierce fighting on the road for that top spot, for the top 3 spots, and to continue on. Hopefully we'll build some rivalries with that.
yeah, that's right. With those top 3 teams, it's the top 3 teams get to retain their or any drivers that they like. The rest will have to drop their top driver. So if you're a pure axle and you didn't finish in the top, your team didn't finish in the top 3, you'll be going into the lottery draft again. So another team will get a chance to pick you up.
And the biggest thing I've noticed with the Group 2 cars is they suffer from dirty air. So within that half a second window behind the car, you can sort of feel the dirty air around in the car and sort of lose that front end downforce. So it's going to be interesting to see how the guys go here in qualifying with that dirty air and trying to balance out between the slipstream and balance out with getting a good time and not suffering from that understeer.
The G-Man's got himself up in a good position, slipstream and he's really looking to...
Yeah, he does have the slip. It's a bit tough though. I find it really hard coming through these S's, especially with the slipstream. But if he gets a good run here, he might be able to make a move down that back straight. Doesn't look like it.
I gotta say, Lego Maggiore, good mix of tight complex turns, long sweeping bends, long fast straights as well to grab a good toe. That first complex is really going to be interesting once race time starts.
Of course, we've got those first 2 corners with the damage on the first time, so it's going to have to be a nice clean start.
Yeah, boys, and Gas Monkey, he's a new member, so he's out leading the pack. Be good to see how he goes in Division 2 tonight. The G-Man right on his tail.
Can we just jump on board with Intrinsic for a second?
Sure.
I think Intrinsic's already got the almost got the award already for delivery of the season in that Valvoline sponsored Nissan GTR. Man, that looks awesome.
Ooh, Tate jumps to the top, and Sudlad. G-Man did have it. but Tate's gone wide. That's it. That's it for him. His second lap is done.
Trinsic's also pulled off as well for his lap, so...
Okay, they just went for one.
There goes Ben. Ben's in with
Oh,
1 point.
Ben!
So,
Whoa, that's quick.
Nice work. We got
Tate
Nax
won't
as
get
another
that
new member.
one. Tate's already in.
G-Man's got the lead of the crew, so
Yeah, come on, G.
Gasman will probably benefit from his slipstream down the back straight here. A couple of key corners to look out though for the start of the race. Turn 1 to turn 4 complex is going to be key to get the power down, get the traction going with the cars. Massively turbocharged monsters, almost as fast as LMP cars in the real world. I've noticed turn 2 is a good place where you want to sort of short shift out of that first gear, and then as you come off the apex of turn 4 as well, there's like a little rise or a little dip, which with worn tyres is a great way to visit the barriers. So that sort of first 4 corner complex is going to be interesting to watch over the course of this afternoon's
Here we go, G.
broadcast.
Oh, G moves up a spot. Nice work. But looks like Ben's going to hold on to pole. Here comes Suit Lad. Doesn't improve. Super Dragon in 5th. Is he
Dale,
done? Nah, he's done.
44.3.
Where is Dale?
He's
Oh, he's
not even in the top 10.
He's at a shocker.
Wow.
Tate's out the second lap.
Yeah,
So,
bad luck, Dale. But and this is going to be a tough track to overtake on.
Oh yeah, especially again we were talking about that dirty air before. That's going to really
ZD.
make everything.
ZD in 10th. That's a little surprising as well. So let's have
I
a.
was watching ZD at the end there, fine moves, and he skipped it.
So
fine.
our
Oh, Vintage
Our
Racer.
first-
Totally missed him. He's Vintage in 7th.
we're on the old dog, still busting out quick laps. But our first next level racing pole award goes to Will to Will Ben. So congratulations with a 42.8. It's going to be interesting to see how some of the
Yeah,
Premier
that's
League
quick.
guys
That is
go
quick.
on.
That is quick. I don't know what's going on, man. But there's a lot of quick guys.
Any chance we can just quickly pop up the lobbies again for tonight? Because
Yeah, sure.
I'm still in awe of how stacked these lobbies are. Like the Premier League tonight, pretty much everyone is a Division 1 driver there, and Division 2, again, half the lobby is filled with Division 1 drivers. So, man, this season's going to be crazy.
Alrighty, boys. Race 1. 11 laps.
Race 1, we've got Ben on pole. Tate, teammate, good 2. G-Man, who we're going to jump on? Was it actually, I was Suit Lad and G-Man.
Yeah.
Gonna be
Watching these things.
Jump on with Super Dragon.
Super Dragon, fine. Yeah, back in 5th.
You might need to turn your mic up a touch, Viking, if possible. And they're off.
and racing.
Ooh, Vintage up the inside.
And Ben makes it to the first corner. Leader there. Dragon trying to get in the inside
Wow.
of early. A long-term member of Wheel to Wheel Fine Moves.
Yeah,
Back for season 7.
Yeah, he took a season off, had a kid. Congratulations, mate. There's been a few of us become fathers last year and this year. But yeah, he's back. And he's pretty quick. We should see him up in Division 1, Premier League.
Man, that's crazy.
Oh,
the
Vintage
amount
up
of
into
fast guys.
4th. Vintage went from 7th to 4th. That's a great start. And Earl's got a big train behind him.
Looks like everyone's made through the first lap clean so far. Ben's got a half-second lead over Tate. Tate's
on the
got...
outside down an early 989.
Oh, move around the outside there is dangerous. Nothing but sand trap there on the outside, so got to watch out.
Himself saying, "Hey, I'm coming through."
Man, ooh, thought I saw something there. But Vintage right on the back of G-Man. Putting a bit of pressure on.
ZD's struggling a little bit in the back of the field with the car there. He was just wide there out of that those two right-handers. It's fallen off the back of Intrinsic a little bit. So ZD's still struggling to find comfort with the car. We've got two wide in the middle of the field in the fight for 7th. Fight for 6th, sorry.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty congested there.
Max is a new driver as well. He's up into 7th as well, really showing his pace in that
He's going good in the lobbies the other night. He was giving Tate a run for his money.
Gas Monkey trying to get a move there on Super Dragon, doesn't quite get it.
He's got the inside line here though. Pulls out right last second.
That is a tough corner.
Yeah, long sweeping apex. It's also a late apex as well. But going the other way acts as a double apex. So it's a hard one to get the line right.
Super Dragon might get past here. He's defending. Why not?
Defending quite heavily there into the corner there. Gonna sacrifice his entry there. And Gas Monkey maybe Gas Monkey gets a drive up here.
He might have it. He's got the inside for the next corner.
Dragon's still there. Dragon is still there.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, I think Dragon's just going to get in front here, maybe?
There's still door to door.
Good positioning there from... Nice work, Super Dragon, hanging on to that. That's fantastic. Intrinsic and ZD catching up. Anyway, how's things looking up front? Ben, just over a second ahead of Tate. With G-Man very close behind. Followed by Vintage.
So just for anyone who's new to the season or new to the stream, welcome. Race format for Season 7, we're doing 11 laps. Or the first race, the sprint races of the sprint rounds are 20 minutes for race 1, and then we've got a 45-minute race 2, or a feature race. Is it full reverse grid for the feature race finals?
Yeah, reverse grid for race 2. 25 laps, isn't it? Which should be about 45 minutes.
So 25 laps this evening. We've seen some super fast times throughout the week though in practice. So looking forward to see what these Division 2 guys get up to. And Ripdog's right at the back of the field. Another thing to mention as well that's new for this season, we've actually gone to full damage as well. So in the past we were running light damage where after about 30 seconds or so any sort of damage would just auto repair itself and you'd be back in the race. But for this season we're going full damage, so to get that damage repaired means a trip through pit lane, and after your fuel has been filled up, and that's when the mechanics can get onto the damage repair. So looks like Ripdog's suffered a bit of damage maybe and has done an early pit stop, because transit time here at Maggiore this season is only like about 6 to 7 seconds, so it's a very quick pit stop.
Yeah, it's pretty close up front still. I wonder what's got the pit strategy is going to be interesting here. See if we get an undercut. Seen a few guys pitting really early to try and jump the field. So wonder if we see a pit stop on lap 4 from maybe the G or Tate.
I was just looking at the fuel loads between Tate and B and their tyres, and they're both exactly the same. There's no difference in performance, but here's G-Man now climbing up onto the back of Tate.
Yes.
A bit more fuel than G-Man, but marginally.
And again, got to mention Tate's another new member to Wheel for Season 7, so he's doing really well so far. Keeping up with Ben, only about a second behind, and G-Man keeping up as well, about 3/10 behind Tate. But yeah, so it's a one-stop strategy here for race 1. I think it's safe to say most of the stops are gonna happen around lap 5 if you want the undercut, and then lap 6 for the overcut. So the undercut so far is looking the stronger option. Whether you can elaborate on that for us, Fine Moves or Viking?
Sorry, say again, the overcut?
The undercut. So,
yeah, no, that's definitely a good move.
A couple of races I've been doing throughout the week, I've noticed that the undercut is fairly strong. As we see, our first 2 ventures into the pit stop was Nax and Gas Monkey. So Nax pops out behind Super Dragon about 1.5 seconds, and Gas Monkey behind ZD again about 1.5 seconds. ZD's sort of made a mistake going into turn 2. Gas Monkey's got the inside line, a bit twitchy on the exit there. He's on the outside for turn 3. Can you get the cut back here for turn 4? Got to watch for that little lip on the exit of turn 4. You don't spin the car. ZD into the side of Gas Monkey, and Gas Monkey's made the move on fresh tyres there. So look to ZD to try and keep there with Gas Monkey, keep the slipstream, push him forward, hopefully not lose too much time in the pits. Let's go back up to the front.
Ben's got Tate right on his tail now, and G-Force is obviously saying, I'm going to join in this game as well, and he's looking all over the back of Tate. He's obviously running the way through, but it is lap 5, so let's see if these 3 will follow themselves all the pits. I'm sure that's what they're technically doing. If one goes in, I bet you the front 5 will die.
Maybe Viking, you give us a run through drivers and teams so far after. Well, so we've got Ben diving into the pits. Ben and G-Man diving into the pits. Tate's doing the overcut. But maybe Viking once the pit cycles are gone.
Tyres. G-Man's out with just tyres. No fuel added, so they're in for a quick stop. So Ben is it's actually his team. So it's flat out racing. It's at the silver and black.
So, yeah, hang on a second. What happened with... How did Tate get out front?
Tate's doing the overcut, so he's running an extra lap.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting to see where he pops out, because he's only got 1.7 ahead of Ben, and Ben's very quickly catching him. So he was sitting second there behind Ben, and G-Man was right up his rear wing, so he might actually lose out here to Ben and G-Man. Possibly Vintage as well, if Vintage can find a few more tenths. As we've got Suitlad and Early battling down the back straight there. Early was right to the right hand side of the track. That's probably your biggest battle going on at the moment. And Intrinsic and ZD side by side going into the big banking turn. ZD's got the inside line, pushes Intrinsic a little bit wide, and ZD makes the position. Intrinsic trying to do the cut back though through the outside. That's not going to work. ZD's on the fresh tyres though, so I think ZD will hold that position now. Next up the road for ZD is Super Dragon.
So Tate's going to pop into the pits. There he is. And will the G-Man come out in front?
G-Man and Ben jump in. Vintage is right up behind.
Vintage almost got it, yeah.
Vintage might have the advantage here.
Well, Tate's got the fresh tyres, so he's going to be able to hunt down, those last couple of laps.
Yeah, so Tate's going to have the advantage here, being able to drive a little bit harder, a little bit faster for the end of the race. Doesn't have to manage his tyres as much now compared to the guys up in front, but whether he can run those fast, consistent laps and make up the time, as well as navigate that dirty air.
I think he's going to find it hard to get past the G-Man. Like with that, the overcut's a tough move to stick.
And Gas Monkey's in the pits with damage.
Oh,
so Gas Monkey's had to spin around. He's filling up. He's just popped out of the pits now, so he's done his damage repair.
It's the second culprit today, yeah. Ripdoc also with damage earlier.
Intrinsic just came out of the pits for tyres. Dale's still languishing down in 10th so far. He hasn't been able to...
sorry guys, this is a battle for 5th at the moment. Just going to jump on there with early.
Go ahead.
Brilliant suit lad.
But yeah, Dale, Division 1 driver for most of last season, languishing down in 10th at the moment in Division 2. So a lot of the guys struggling to get a grip on these Nissan GTRs. They are a very different car compared to the GT3s, so a lot more aero reliance on them compared to the GT3 cars, which have a lot more of a mechanical grip reliance onto them.
I still prefer them over the GR4s of last season, so I'm quite looking forward to having the GR2 and GR3.
It's going to be interesting. I'm keeping an eye on that gap from G-Force back to Tate. That's about 1 second at the moment. But Tate with the...
Tate's just gone purple by 1/100th of a second.
That means G-Man must have as well, because he's pulling away.
So ZD, surprising, ZD's currently got the Pagnian fastest lap at the moment with a 44.3. That's lightning pace. So even though ZD's not doing too well in the race, he's definitely got the 1 lap pace. So looking forward to him in the feature race later on this evening.
Yep. So Tate's closing that gap slowly, as you'd expect.
So maybe just while we've got a bit of a break in the action, if Viking can probably go through some of the teams and some of the drivers we have in this Division 2 race tonight.
So he's got the same Ben. He's flat out racing, and he's got also Kinross, Mad Dukes, the Hamilton and G-Man is in his team as well. So flat out racing is actually first and second. Right here, then Tate's in my team. The livery was done by Lumina, so another one. Some of the liveries are bloody great that are coming up this season. I think people sorting out. Maybe this is one that's done with Tate. So back to the team with flat out racing. There's also Aussie Tormentor and Pure Axle. So Pure Axle racing you tonight.
Sorry to interrupt, but just got a comment in the chat. Lowside's just asking if you can turn up your mic sensitivity, Viking, or maybe hold your mic a bit closer. It's just a bit hard to hear you on the stream.
Oh, yeah. Is that? Well, I wonder if that's any better. Yeah.
You can go into party settings and make sure your volume, the microphone is set to maximum.
Maybe just while Vikings doing a bit of technical support, getting a bit of technical support and fixing that mic. We've got Tate right up the rear of G-Man. Fighting for second there, pushing him through the uphill S section, and early in Suit Lad as well. They can't keep apart from each other as well. They're running side by side, door to door for most of the lap. So we've got a battle for second. We've got a battle for fifth as well. Battle for second, battle for fifth. Vintage is going to be the beneficiary for this as well. He's just he's about 2 seconds behind at the moment from Tate and G-Man, but if Tate and G-Man keep fighting like this, it could possibly be a three-way battle for the podium.
Oh, G-Man not left the door open, it looked like, but no, he's got it covered.
Got it covered. Vintage is out by himself there, isn't he? And then Early and Suitlad are still having their little battle as well back in the field.
Yep.
So who's that?
Gosh, G-Man and Early are both going to be defending hard these last 2 laps.
Yeah, and just popped on with Nax for the moment. He's got a bit of a penalty that he's still got to burn.
Yeah. So that could end up in the stewards report this season with the new rule change. You need to burn your shortcut penalties like straight away. Get off the racing line as soon as it's safe and burn it.
Is it straight away now, Primers? I thought it was cut straight.
Nah, it's check the rules. There's been an update. Yeah, you need to burn your shortcut penalties as soon as it's safe to pull off the driving line. Yeah, so.
Okay. I would have got caught on that one myself.
Tate got through, boys. Missed that.
Well, Tate's up into second.
Yep. So he's
must have made the move around the down the inside through through the total hairpin.
How's that battle for? Let's go back to Suitlad and Early. That was the other battle. They're
side by side.
Oh,
Early's got the inside line, caught up on the curb.
nice.
Side by side through here. That's not going to work.
Gets
Suitlad
through.
coming out to drive it.
Oh wow, Early, beautiful.
Early's running low on fuel though. He's on the last lap now and he's flashing red. So don't know if Early's going to be able to make it to the end of the lap.
Suitlad's got better tyres and more fuel.
Right. You should get him on that back straight. But
Tate as well. Looks like Tate's running low on fuel now as well. He's really revving the car out here. So whether he's got enough fuel to hold off the G-Man is going to be interesting to watch.
man, close race. He's only a second behind Ben, who's been lucky not to have to.
Dale had to pit for fuel by the looks of it. He's just popped out of the pit, so again Dale's pushing a bit too hard in the fuel. So these 20-minute races, they're catching a few drivers out already.
Yeah. Tate's got the Panani fastest lap now at 43.9. So
wow, that's quick. That's quick.
That's insane. Yeah.
So he was going,
especially on used tyres as well. On the
Oh, battle for 5th again, boys. Suitlad got ahead of Early.
Early's got the inside run. They're up through the GoPro S's here. Can't make it. Maybe he's got the undercut here. He's down the inside. They're touching doors. Suitlad's going to get
a little bit of rubbing. A little bit.
Wow.
Suitlad's hung out to dry.
Oh no!
Oh, he's gone.
Oh no!
That is nasty. Two guys.
Suitlad's been hung out to dry. He's lost positions to Nax and Dragon as well. That was some really look. Yeah, he's been knocked off the track there, but that's the nature of the game for Super GT racing. It is touring car racing. It is door bashing, wheel to wheel. So a bit unfortunate there for Suitlad, but Early has done what he can to make the position. So it's going to be interesting to see what the stewards report looks like at the end of the round.
Wow, that was yeah, there we go. One for the stewards. That'll be interesting.
So
Ben first, Tate second. I don't even think Tate's going to make the cool down lap with the amount of fuel he's got in there.
Yeah, sorry, we missed the action up front there, but kind of had to stick with Suitlad and Early.
That was quite intense racing, and obviously Vintage was out by himself, finished in 4th.
Bad luck to Gas Monkey too. He had some pace. He's crossing the line now in 13th.
So Gas Monkey gets the pole for the reverse grid race.
True.
So
it's a great thing about these reverse grids.
Wonder if we've got a bit of time just in between races just to see if Ben or any of the top 3 guys can just jump in for a quick chat.
I'm sure that we've set them up in the party, but actually, got some new sponsors too this season. So we've got Next Level.
Yeah, let's go.
Next Level Racing, Pagnian, Advanced Simulation, and Racers again, still with us.
Also got Future Youth wear as well.
I think they're
Little
part of.
boutique.
Yeah, they must be part of one of the other two new sponsors, I think, because they might be. Not sure where they fit in, but yeah.
So just while we've got a bit of a break here in the action, let's go through some of the. So probably season 7, the first season, we've actually got wheel to wheel awards, and we've also got some actual awards from our sponsors as well. So Racers, our title sponsors again for season 7, bringing us all the streams. So thank you very much to Racers. Next Level and Pagnian have teamed up together for this year for our Season 7 MVP, winning the brand new GT Lite foldable sim rig. The Next Level Racing GT Lite is a perfect foldable sim rig for anyone who needs, who wants that perfect racing seat, and who doesn't have the space in their room or the space in their house for a full-on cockpit. Dodgy, another one of our visual guys, is currently using the foldable cockpit, and he's talked wonders about it as well. So
Awesome prize. Bring it on. So that's for the MVP of the season, of the season or the year, is it?
Yeah, for the season. So that's going to cover everyone in the league, and also let's not forget our division winners. So the winners for Division 1, 2, 3, and 4 will win a $50 voucher to Pagnian Imports. So some couple of awesome prizes there for this season. So it's just going to make the racing even more close, packed, and energetic. We've also got a discount code as well for Wheel to Wheel Racing members. You can jump on and shop online with Pagnian Advanced Simulation and get 10% off when you shop with Pagnian. So discount code is available to the Wheel to Wheel Racing members in the Discord. If you're looking to jump in and race with Sunday nights, with probably some of the best league racing action available, check us out on Facebook. Link to Discord is in there as well. And yeah, Sunday nights 5:30. Awesome racing to be had. Yeah, wow, and check out this. Check out the time of day here, man. It's looking fantastic. Sunset for race 2. So what Hammy sets up our racing track conditions for the season. So he's done another great job. It's looking fantastic.
I never find the wheel-to-wheel racing times quite ideal. You know, there's always some little twist to every race. You know, which adds to the character of the racing wheel. You know, the track's not going to be easy for you, and the tactics, you know, burning fuel, burning tyres, and the speed some of these guys go, wheel is a good place to come and have a race.
Yeah, definitely, man. Oh, far out. It's just scary, the competition. I seem to be saying this every season, man, but I jumped in with some of these guys in Division 2, the Salvo, and it's really tough it's really hard to pass them, man. Like Super Dragon, G-Man. Gosh, who else we got out here? There's just some crazy pace.
Yeah.
Before we get into race 2, strategy for race 2 is an interesting one to talk about. So 2 tyre compounds required again for race 2. We've got the racing mediums and the racing softs. Racing softs are the superior tyre around here, but boys, what do you reckon the strategy is going to be?
Oh man, should be a bit of a mix. You should see a few guys jump on the mediums straight away, get that out of the way, and then we'll probably
I
see a
don't know
mix.
how it goes starting these on mediums, because you're getting up wheel spin on softs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to get the stationary standing start done on the softs, and then see how the race falls. Determine where I can put mediums on.
Yep. Nah, good call. So we'll probably see between 5 and.
But it looks like G-Man and Ben were both on mediums there for the start of this race.
Okay, cool. Getting that out of the way. They're right up back. That makes sense, man. You're starting from the back.
Yep.
Why don't we all?
May as well jump on board mid-pack again, get a Suitlad or ZD.
Sounds good.
And they're off again. Race 2, the feature race for the first round of Wheel Racing. They're 4 wide going into turn 1. Man, vintage racing down the inside there.
Dale's been punted a bit wide as well.
That is so congested. Oh, someone else is off at the back there.
4 wide.
Has
Nasty.
anyone picked up any damage?
Nasty. Not sure
They're
who.
4 wide. Through
It's just hectic. Oh, it's the reverse grid chaos. Gotta love it. It just brings out, brings out the, can't say it brings out the best in everyone, but it makes for some, you really gotta be switched on. All your driving skills gotta come into play.
Intrinsics wide in the grass.
Rip Dog's having
where
a
is
go
he?
at Dale and got him. So
Sorry.
Intrinsics fall off to the back of the field.
ZD's found his spot. Vintage has found his spot.
Yeah, Vintage up into third.
Early and Gas Monkey. Gas Monkey's going to make the most of this. He was fast in the last race. He needs the gap. He needs clear air. It looks like he's having a go for it.
So
here we are.
Got to keep an eye on the front of the field here for, or keep an eye on the pit. But up for third. Keep an eye on the pit lane as well, because we've got guys with some damage. We've got guys on different tyres, so it's going to be interesting to see who comes in now and who dumps their mediums, and who continues on with the Early's on softs by the looks of it. So it looks like Early is going for an alternate strategy to the rest of the field. But as we keep an eye on the front of the field, Gas Monkey goes through, Early goes through, ZD's into the pits, Vintage is through.
Yep, Super ZD's in as well.
Mediums.
There's a few guys in.
So what?
Dale's
mediums out of the way.
Yep.
Mediums out of the way, one lap. ZD's out on softs.
And Ripdoc's thrown a bit of fuel in there as well. Dale's filled. No, Dale's just done tyres. Must have had a bit of damage as well because he's come out last.
Oh.
Intrinsic's off.
No.
Can we get a replay of that?
Yeah, let's see what happened there. So
He's got no damage though, so he's been very lucky there.
Here we go, boys. Just on with. Oh, we missed it. Not sure what happened, man, but he was in the grass for.
He's probably done the classic thing of just lighting up the rears a bit too much and has just spun it around.
Gas Monkey's dropped first position, giving it to Early.
Yeah. See, Early's taking it.
Yeah, Early's on the soft tyres, so Early's got that tyre advantage there at the moment. Gas Monkey does have the slipstream coming into here. He's going for the move down the inside. Early's got the better braking power. But yeah, Early and Gas Monkey have dropped the field quite well here. Nax is about 3.5 seconds behind Gas Monkey. He's got Vintage to worry about here at the moment. Vintage has got a bit of rear bumper damage, so he'll have to get that repaired once he goes in for his first stop.
It looks like Vintage will be a major concern to Nax right now. He's been looking all around him.
Oh, that's
Been
tough.
sitting.
Is he going to pit? No, he's going for it.
Gas Monkey's into the pits now. He's dumping those mediums. He's also got a half-second penalty, which we'll have to burn pretty much out of the pit lane, so that's just going to cost him even more time.
Being up into fourth.
Wow, he's up to fourth already. Wow.
Yep, that's yeah.
He's had the benefit though of a lot of people stopping to get rid of those mediums. Ben's on the medium still, so He hasn't done the one that dash to dump his tyres. I think he's going to catch Vintage here quite quickly and get past him. We've got ZD there as well in 5th place.
Vintage is on soft.
ZD and Ben too wide through the S section there. The infield S section there.
So did you say Ben's still on the mediums?
Yeah, Ben is still on the mediums at the moment.
Vintage is on softs.
3 laps on mediums. This is interesting.
He's on the pit strategy because he might be doing a 4 on them and then a 7 and 7 and 7 on softs to finish.
Dragon is back of the pack. He's got some damage there to his right front and bumper, so we've missed that. Looks like may have to say spun the wheels up into the barrier, so damage is really playing havoc to a lot of these guys here for round 1. Definitely going to hear about it
Tate and Ben.
later.
Tate and Ben, yeah, they're having a battle.
Gas Monkey, G-Man going too wide into turn 1. Gas Monkey's got the inside line. He's got the better of the late braking. And G-Man might also lose a spot to Ripdoc as well. Ripdoc's on the outside. Dale's on the inside as well. It's a 4-way battle pack for 8th. And the newbie Gas Monkey benefiting out of all this. Dale's around the outside of Ripdoc there. Made the move stick. Ripdoc's going to have the undercut here. He's got the traction out of the corner there, and he's got the inside line here for this long sweeping apex. And up the road ahead, we've also got Ben and ZD going too wide. ZD's made the move, so well done to ZD. Oh man, this is action-packed racing no matter where you look.
I'm watching
Suitlad's going to make a move. Yep. Suitlad's got the inside. But is he still on the mediums?
Ben's still on those mediums.
Yeah, he's on mediums.
I would be getting off those.
I mean, it's interesting strategy Ben's running at the moment, and that's the beauty of these longer races for Season 7. The strategies can be a lot more varied.
I'll go on with Ben. He should be in this lap and refuel. Some of the guys were in, did a tyre change, no fuel.
Nax is in from second on softs.
Yeah, Ben goes in as well.
And Nax pops out in 5th, right behind ZD and Vintage as well, into 3rd. That green goblin of a car.
Ben's out into 8th. He didn't take any fuel on, so I presume he's going to run 7 laps on the tank that he's got now.
Yeah, I think that's going to be quite costly doing that amount of laps on the mediums. I mean, he's quick, so he'll make a lot of it up, but that's that can make the difference. That sort of a strategy call.
Especially when in a league like this, you got to think of overall time. You sort of can't just think about your own lobby. You sort of got to think about the lobby above and below you. As we see ZD going down the inside of Vintage as well. So ZD's up in the podium, so after a bad first race, he's definitely making up for it now in race 2, in the feature race here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And Nax also got down the inside of Vintage as well, so Vintage is dropping places. Maybe that damage is starting to cause effect to the pace of the car.
Nax has got the fastest lap.
So 45-1 there with the next level fastest lap there. Not as fast as what we're seeing in the sprint race, but look for those times to drop as the drivers go into the pits, change onto fresh tyres. Early's in the pits now from second. Vintage is in as well. Suitlad. Early pops out in third behind ZD. Nax is in sixth in front of Dale. Vintage pops out in 10th, so he's repaired that damage, so that's cost him a bit of time. Suit Lad right behind him as well in 11th. G-Man's down in 12th. What's happened to G-Man?
Yeah,
He's out.
Not unless he's
That's
on
not good.
He's on his racing softs.
He's only... Did he start on mediums?
Yes, he did. He did. Both Ben and G-Man did.
He's got a 53.2 on lap 4, so whether he pitted on lap 4... yeah, GT Sport doesn't make it too easy to determine what's going on with pits and whatnot, but Tate's got a healthy near 2-second lead from ZD at the moment. So look for those boys to pop into the pit soon.
Yes, they're showing a fair bit of tyre wear.
And early with the fresh rubber, right up behind
man. This battle around 5th is looking pretty exciting.
Nax down the inside, Gas Monkey's wide, loses out to Ben. So Ben parting the seas here on those new softs.
Tate's
You
in.
see Tate coming into the pits. ZD's out for another lap, so watch for ZD and Early to go into a bit of a battle there.
Dale's getting a good consistent drive here.
G-Man with the new next level fastest lap of a 45 flat. So faster times starting to come in now.
Man,
I've got to say, even with the full damage, Dragon after pitting is only about 11 seconds off the front of the pack, so even though he's had to go in pit for repairs, he's still not that far off the pack, and the pack is very tight still at the moment for the feature race.
Have a look at this battle for third with Nax and Ben really wrestling it out through there.
Ben's going to have to draft up here through the back straight.
Yes,
Watch for Ben to make a move down the inside here. He's climbing. He's all over the back of Nax. Last lap breakers down the inside. Good move. Good move from Ben. He's up into the podium positions now.
Let's see if Nax accepts that move.
Oh, up front too,
Looks like
ZD
he's
and
having
Early.
to come back.
So Early's sort of getting he's getting held up here by ZD. ZD's on the old tyres. Early's on fresh rubber. He's got Ben right behind him as well. So Early doesn't really sort of want this from ZD. So ZD is playing with the hands of Ben quite comfortable.
Oh, there it is.
And down the inside Early goes. ZD's trying to go for the pit.
Oh, there it is. It's... Oh, man,
happened.
you got to hug that corner if you're going to pit. That could have ended in tears.
Oh, man.
Ben seems in the second now. It seems to be holding his
Battle for
position.
fifth at the moment is Suit Lad, G-Man, Gas Monkey. ZD's about 1.5 behind that. So that's our big battle pack at the moment.
Let's jump on with Gas Monkey. Chasing him down.
It's a tight battle there between Suit Lad, G-Man and Gas Monkey. It's settling in lap 8 of 25, so they're all on fresh rubber.
I think I heard earlier this week or last week Dale was practicing 27 lap races. So
Yeah, right. Gosh, Nax is looking impressive, isn't he? The new guy, he's right up there behind Ben.
Ben's having to defend here. Nax is on a purple here by about 1/10. And down the
he's just
inside he
pushing
goes
hard.
to Ben. Oh man,
Takes
Ben's not
it.
going to like that at all. Ben is one of the faster drivers here of wheel to wheel. He's going to get a bit of that dirty area of the last corner as well. It'll be interesting to see if Nax gets the purple lap here early with a 45 flat. Nax with a 44.9. They're just, the pace is crazy at the moment. Suit lad at 44.6.
I swear I saw Vintage get the fastest lap there for a split second, and then it just got snatched away.
The guys are driving so fast, can't keep up with the fastest laps.
Vintage and T-Rex Racing, didn't they? He have a nice video for the introduction of the team. That was a bit of a success, I think, those videos this season.
Yeah, there's been some great videos.
And Vintage's one is right up there as being one of the greats. I don't know how you get dinosaurs walking around racing tracks, but Vintage can do it.
Yeah, it's amazing what those fossils at T-Rex Racing can get up to. And we've got Ripdoc and Intrinsic in 12th and 13th. They're running door to door at the moment, so they're fighting to be off the bottom of the ladder there.
Gas Monkey's looking at G-Man big time now, so the battle for 6th. But she's going to have to get a crack on, because I think Gas Monkey really wants to be 6th.
Ripdoc made the move down the inside of Intrinsic through the
Looked like a tap.
bank head.
Looked like G-Man got a bit of a tap there.
Did he? I missed that. I went looking for Intrinsic.
Gas Monkey, I think he eased off, gave the position back, but that's got ZD right on his tail now. Oh, ZD's pushing.
ZD's down the inside, and that's not going to work, so ZD's going to get affected. He's compromised his run down the start-finish line here.
How's
Got
Ben
ZD
doing?
in the chat here at the
Oh,
moment.
Nax has moved up
He's,
to second. Did that already happened, or? Nax
Yeah,
is up in
that's
a
already
second
happened.
now. All right. Oh, goldfish brain.
See if we can get ZD to send us a message while he's still driving, because he's in the chat at the moment. ZD, let us know how you're going, man.
Really's got a good lead. 2.2 seconds.
Just got down the inside of Gas Monkey, so climbing back up through the field because we've got another. And Dragon has just come out of the pits after doing a stop. He's about 10 seconds off the field, so looks like that damage has caused a bit more harm than good for him. But,
ZD's typing in the chat. Can you believe it?
ZD's having a good go at G-Man now.
Does ZD reckon he can win the race? Let's see if he
It's Gas Monkey. It's Gas Monkey's all over ZD.
Oh, gives him a push to the corner. And he's got the move down the inside as well, so
Okay. Lapse of concentration from ZD doing his typing while racing.
Nice.
early Nax in the pits, Vintage Racers in the pits now as well. Gas Monkey goes in the pits as well, so Ben's now back out the lead. Look for him to go into the pits the next lap or two, because his tyres are looking absolutely wrecked at the moment. Suit Lad in second place, G-Man's in third. Keyboard Warrior ZD up into fourth.
Vintage is right. He's got good tyres on, but no fuel.
Wait.
Oh, he's on his mediums too.
He's doing his one lap on medium, so...
He's doing his one lap on mediums, yeah.
So who's that?
Vintage.
Vintages, okay.
So he's got new mediums on, and he's got a red fuel light flashing at him. So he's doing mediums on the lightest load possible to get the most speed out of him, I suppose.
Dale's got some more damage to the rear of his car as well, so Dale's not having the best of races tonight.
Yeah, generally you don't damage the rear of your car yourself, do you? You may do the front, but the rear you generally don't do yourself. So is anybody with front damage?
Detective
So
Viking.
flat out racing.
Who's got the front damage?
Who's got the front damage here? Straight away I look at Gas Monkey, but no, he looks like he's clean.
So we've got flat out racing in positions 1 and 3 at the moment with 13R Autosport in the middle of that, well, in 2nd and 4th. So we've got nice big sandwich here in the first couple of positions of 13R and flat out. So
Actually, I hadn't
maybe
checked.
you're right.
Don't know if I got any teammates. Don't know if we got any shake and bake teammates in this race, do we? From
I haven't seen
doesn't
any.
look like it. Nah, the yellow and red. Haven't seen any yellow-red liveries.
Back onto Tate because he's a teammate. And he just said that where I was clicking through just to see how Tate's going. He's in 4th, but he's got seriously worn tyres and a bit over half a tank of gas. So I wonder what his tactic would be. New tyres and no fuel. Run again. Gas Monkey's 2 seconds behind him. He's got Dale right with him.
ZD's back out the front in the lead again. See if you can hold it this time, mate, and stop typing on your keyboard. But yeah, the pit strategies here have really shaken the field up at the moment.
Yeah,
Really
you know
does.
what? I mean, Super Dragon can almost do this, like, without thinking, man. But I reckon the commentators need like a notepad to keep track of everyone's pit strategies. I've completely lost track, you know.
Vintage just got Vintage had a penalty there. He's just burned his penalty.
Which position is he in? I need to 12th is he?
Vintage
Right?
is in 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call out the position and I can jump straight to it.
I think he cut the in the infield S's a bit too much there.
The race for 7th.
Intrinsic in 10th and 10th is intrinsic with G-Man right behind him.
I think you're right.
Looking
That,
at
yeah,
Dale's getting attacked from
yeah, you're
Soup
right.
Lad.
That battle for 7th, definitely.
Yeah.
And Tate's just popped out of the pits. Dale's round the outside of Suit Lad. It's turn 1 and turn 2. Is he going to make a position? And Suit Lad regains that position.
Alright. Dale's pretty sideways through there.
So we've got
Rip Dog's going to get him too.
Down into the big S's. So, see how Lip Dog goes. Yeah, it looks like he's secured that.
Oh,
8th
Dale's
position.
wide.
Dale's wide, yes.
That's going to bring G-Man.
G-Man's going to fly right up past him. Dale's trying to defend.
No, I don't think he was. I think he was letting him by. He was just waving him through.
But, yeah,
How's his tyres? Oh, that's probably from the grass. Dirty tyres there.
Yeah, Dale needs tyres and fuel, so he'll be in this lap for sure after a lap like that.
So probably one or two more stops to go across the field to see ZD dive into the pits. So that gives Early the lead again.
See, G-Man's got good tyres and a good fuel load. His Rip Dog's got bad tyres and he's under quarter of a tank.
And Nax at the moment is up into 2nd, with Gas Monkey in 3rd. So the new privateers really showing the old guard how to race. They've got the pace. They're not just here to make up the numbers.
The next fuel gauge is flashing at him too.
I think he's mates with Gas Monkey.
Battle for 3rd at the moment with Gas Monkey, Ben and Tate. Ben and Tate have the fresher tyres and the more fuel. So as we see that dirty air come to effect as Tate goes wide through the infield S's there.
Gas Monkey and Max got the same similar coloured cars.
And we see Max trying to make a move through early. Gave the position up.
Did he?
He gave the position up and then runs wide as well, so he's going to lose extra time on that.
I'll grab a replay on that. I just missed it, I think. So, on board with... missed it again. Sorry, guys.
Well, there's battle going down for third now. Ben was up the inside of Gas
Max
Monkey
in the
having a look.
pits, Early's in the pits, Gas Monkey continues on, Ben, Tate, so top three.
Tate was looking up the inside of Ben.
Tate down the inside of Ben for turn one. Can he hold it around the outside of turn two?
He's going to look for the undercut.
Ben's got
exit.
Tate's trying to get the undercut here. He's wide here in turn three. If he can hold the line here, he might have the move on Ben, and he has the move on Ben.
He gets it, so...
And Suitlad's also looking as well. And Suitlad's showing some awesome pace after absolutely demolishing Division 3 last season. Up to speed and really probably up towards his natural habitat in Division 1 or Division 2 for this season.
Man, there's some close racing everywhere. There's something happening back here, between 5th, 6th and 7th.
Early's out on his mediums right now. But he's in 5th place, two
So
and a half.
G-Man, we're going to see G-Man make up some ground here then, on those mediums.
G-Man's on racing soft. Early's on his medium, so G-Man will be walking his way towards him.
I've got to wonder if the guys that have just sort of suffered a bit with damage and unfavourable strategies here would be thinking about overall time now. So I'm talking guys like Super Dragon and all that sort of, and all those sort of positions down there. A bit off the field now, which is unfortunate. So would they'd probably be thinking about overall time rather than position. As we see both Ripdock and Dale in 11th and 12th and running nose to tail.
G-Man's on the back of ZD now.
Gas Monkey comes out behind Dragon, same with Early behind Gas Monkey. Got 2.3 off Gas Monkey, so I wonder if some of the guys that have just pit now, if they're fueled and tired to the end of the race. It's about 9 laps, so I think there's again probably one more stop involved for most of the guys here.
Lap 16 at 25. Tate in the lead.
So positions at the moment. Let's sort of run through the pack and get the positions and teams at the moment. So we've got Tate 2J in first in the Anzac Autosport, Nissan GTR, followed by Wheels Ben in second place in the flat out. He's got Suit Lad, part of 13R, right up under his wing. Let's see if he makes a move down the inside here. No, he doesn't. I think the move was on there for Suit Lad. Vintage, maybe you can give us a run down the next couple of positions. Fourth place.
Just catching up with Suit Lad. ZD, G-Force. So G-Force is also in Bean's team as well. So they'll be getting pretty good results out of this round.
Same with 13R. You got the ZD there as well in fourth for the 13R guys, and he's run a good second race here. We've got the first round privateers in Nax in 6th place. And that Matt Black, wheel-to-wheel sponsored Nissan. followed by Gas Monkey in the Ryko Nissan, again another privateer. Viking, once you run us through the rest of the field, man.
I've just missed that. I was having a look at 13R Autosport to see who else was in the team that possibly be here, but there's ZD and Suit Lab together, so there's 13R Autosport is third, fourth position, which is very strong as well. So,
Yeah, so it looks like 13R and Flat Out are going to be a rivalry to watch for the season.
Flat Out, and you're not going to back Shake and Bake.
Until I know what sort of handicap fine moves he's running with, I don't know if I can handicap or not.
I'm pretty happy with our team. We got a few quick guys, but it's the way with a lot of these teams this season. Anyway, let's get through the rest of the pack. So we've got Super Dragon in 8th, with Early close behind in 9th, Vintage in 10th, not too far behind, followed by Dale Teaks, Rip Doc, and Intrinsic rounds out the field.
Lap 17 to 25, so with 3/4 of the way through, we're near enough to it. Tate out with a reasonable lead with 1.4 seconds. Ben's out on his own as well. He's got a 2-second gap back to ZD. Actually, the whole field's settling in.
Yeah, one pit stop to go.
One to go. Looks like G-Man's going to be in shortly. He's probably got 1/8 of a tank of fuel, and his tyres are warm.
So Tate and Ben are due into the pits this lap by the looks of it, which will give ZD the lead again. G-Man as well for the silver Flat Out. Nissan, he'll be into the pits as well. So ZD's going to be a little bit on his own here, in front of the field. Be interesting to see if he can make up that time.
He's got another pit stop though, doesn't he, ZD?
Yeah, ZD's due for another stop. And Suitlad is running his lap on the mediums. And he'll be back in now. So most of the top 5 guys due in to the pits this time by Early round the outside of Vintage, or Vintage trying to look down the inside of Early. So I don't know what's happened to Vintage. He was running.
I'm gonna grab a replay of that, boys. See if we can. Oh, are you serious? Keep missing it. I don't know. I missed another replay, boys.
Suit Lab and Tate. Has he got mediums on? Yes, Tate's out on mediums. The Suit Lad I saw go out of mediums.
So ZD's got actually quite a healthy lead at the moment here, about 5 seconds over Nax, and probably about we're in the first of the stoppers. Tate is probably the first of the stoppers.
How's ZD for fuel?
He needs to fuel.
He needs fuel. He needs tyres.
Yep.
He'll be in this lap.
Got about 13 seconds on Tate, which was the first of the stoppers there. So
Nax is in the same situation, needing fuel and tyres. Gas Monkey might be able to squeeze another lap.
And Tate's defending against Ben at the moment. Ben's like about half a second behind, so there's no move there. Field's sort of spread out apart from 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th onwards. Probably the closest we've got in terms of battle pack at the moment, while everyone else is sort of spread out. So, yeah, maybe it's due to all kick off towards the end of the race here.
Ben's tapping Tate around. He's obviously given it back, but there was a big push into that corner. Tate was sideways. There's a few diving in. Nax, ZD into the pits.
Tate goes
Tate's
in again, so he's
pits.
dumping his mediums. Ben. Oh, ZD's got the jump on Ben. ZD's got the jump on Ben, and ZD's 4th position. So, awesome work there by ZD to be able to get the jump from Ben, whether you can hold Ben back or not. It's going to be interesting to watch that. We're down to 5 laps to go now. Man, this race has flown by.
6 laps actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to count the 20th.
Gas Monkey must be in this lap as well.
So yeah,
Fuel lights.
how many of these guys up front need the pit still?
Gas Monkey does.
Gas monkeys. How about early?
Vintage.
Right.
Early's due
Early.
for a pit stop as well.
Early, yeah, early you'll be in.
Top 3 at the moment need one more stop to get to the
Right.
end.
So
ZD
it's,
does.
so we got ZD and Ben then basically going to be up front.
Yeah,
Yep,
ZD
ZD
and Ben are your race leaders at the moment.
And yeah, ZD's got the fresher tyres, is that right?
Yes, ZD's going to have the freshest
Wow.
tyres. And early was wide. ZD's down the inside of him. Gives ZD a bit of a nudge back. Early's picked up a half-second penalty, so he'll have to burn that straight away.
Is he in the
Burn
pits?
that into the pits. Hasn't been able to do it though, so that's going to cost him a bit of time. I'm trying to see where G-Man's at the moment. There we go.
Oh, this battle for first. Sorry, with G-Man closing in on them. This is all going to work out well for G. Oh,
5 laps remain.
so can
Battle's
Ben?
on for the lead.
Has Ben got enough grip to hang with ZD?
It's not going to.
I think
It's got to Blaze for sure.
I think the lap difference between the two of them is only about one lap or so. So I think they're pretty close on tyre. It's more about the fuel, and Ben has a little bit less fuel than ZD at the moment. So
Man, great effort from G-Man as well.
Flat Out Racing currently sitting 2nd and 3rd with 13R in 1st and 4th. So, boys, we've got our first rivalry going. Something to see how the other team drivers go for 13R and Flat Out later on tonight in the 7:30 races. Which reminds me, guys, stick around. There is the Premier League straight away after this tonight at 7:30, where we've got Fine Moves was the Season 6 champion for the Premier League, so keep an eye on him for round 1, see if he can continue his strong form.
Yeah, maybe not. I think I'll be lucky. I think I'll be lucky to finish in the top 7 tonight. I think it's just these guys are too quick, man.
And
I'm struggling.
Tate has just jumped in with the next level fastest lap.
Whoa.
Or is it Pagny in fastest lap? I think I'm getting my sponsors confused. We've already got too many sponsors, Fine Moves. Too many.
So G's closing in on Ben. It's going to be within slipstream range down this back straight.
He's going to suffer from that dirty area though through this section here.
Come on, G.
It'll be interesting to see how Ben and G-Man work together though, being team drivers.
Ah, yeah, true. So, suit lads. Bit of a gap back to Tate. Nax has got Gas Monkeys, his mate, right behind him. They're working together. Ooh, there's a close battle there with Early on their tail.
So the two privateers
twins.
in gas Max and Early trying to make up some time there from his pit stop.
Early wants it.
Has Early got it though?
He wants a 2 for 1 here.
He's looking.
Two privateers say otherwise. Gas Monkey playing rear gunner for Nax.
Oh no, he had to lift off a bit there. Didn't quite get the exit he wanted. But Vintage, see Vintage right in the background there. He's closing in on that pack as well. With 3 laps to go.
Too wide, Gas Monkey and Nax. Gas Monkey pulls a little bit away. I gotta say, ZD's holding that gap quite steady to Ben at the moment at about half a second. I think Ben's just sort of struggling at the moment on how to deal with the dirty air in front of him. That dirty air has quite a bit of an effect on that front of the horse.
Yeah, G's made a mistake too. He slipped off a bit.
Especially in the fast corners.
So how's the things going back there with Nax and Early?
Early
split it. He split one of them. He's ahead of Gas Monkey.
Vintage is about half a second behind Gas Monkey, so we'll get a bit of a toe here. Losing out. Early's making a move around the outside.
Oh.
Can he do it? No, he can't. It's in front of Gas Monkey and Vintage back into it.
We'll come down to this last group of corners here.
We've got Footner in the chat yelling out for Early.
I'm on with Vintage at the moment. We've got a great view here with Vintage. He's just waiting for someone to make a mistake.
Oh, he's looking around the outside here. He's going to have to ease off on the throttle here a bit. That dirty air.
Vintage!
Vintage is wide, that's it. Early's still
Battle
looking.
here for 6th between Nax, Early, Gas Monkey, Vintage with 2 laps to go. Oh, the race is coming to a head right at the end. And
insane. Early wants it. Early wants it, and Vintage is trying. Vintage is trying to hang in there. He's just dropped off a little bit there.
So yeah, G-Man's coming up, taking
Vintage can lose a second or so, and then jump straight back into the battle. They're fighting up at the front as well, starting to get a bit close as well. We've got ZD still about half a second in front of Ben, G-Man, and...
Sorry guys, Early's getting the move. Oh, he's getting pushed around.
Yes.
Early getting pushed there by the 2 twins. Oh, he almost got ahead of both of them.
Has Early got the fuel? Because Early's fuel ride is flashing, so I think he's running a bit heavy on the fuel. He might just have to sit here behind Gas Monkey. And Nax giving Gas Monkey the slipstream down the back straight here, so Gas Monkey's going to hold position. This Early makes a daring move around the outside. Can he make it stick? No, he can't.
Can't quite get it. 1 lap to go, boys. Well, 1.5.
1.5. Early's got red light flashing as Gas Monkey and Nax. They got heaps of fuel. They got heaps of tyres.
I don't think Early's got enough fuel. I think Early's gone too hard in the fuel.
I think so. He's going to struggle this last lap. So Vintage.
Everyone else around him has got the fuel. He was a bit wide coming out there. Left-hand curb. Doesn't pick up a penalty, so he's lucky there.
Oh, he's through. Early's through again. Oh, man. Teamwork from the privateers.
Early's trying to look down the inside here of Nax.
Oh no.
Vintage did it as well. Early's around the outside. He's going to get dumped here again.
Nah, he's alright. He's alright. He's good.
And Gas Monkey's out in the marbles.
Vintage is looking.
come on.
Vintage is looking.
Come on, Vintage. So there's nothing much happening up front, is there? This is the battle to be on, yeah?
Yeah. The battle for 6. Early's down the inside. He's down the inside.
Early gets it done.
Big move by Early there to get the position, but Nax is down the inside.
Oh,
door bashing. Early's out.
Yes,
he's in the grass.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Where is it? Oh,
Oh,
That was
no. And he's got damage as well.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
got severe damage.
Vintage is in this
Vintage is
battle now.
looking. He's looking on Gas Monkey. He's going to make a move around the outside here. Last of the late breakers. You get the cut back here. Oh, he's got the cutback. He's got the drive.
Oh,
Bit of a
Vintage.
touch there with Gas Monkey. You still have the slipstream up the hill here. You guys keep an eye on that battle there. Zeta's got about 1 point a second over Ben. So Zeta's going to take the win.
Vintage is looking.
The
Vintage
feature
has got
race
him.
here tonight.
We're gonna have to stick with this battle, boys.
Vintage has got Gas Monkey.
Zeta takes the win. Ben in second. G-Man in third. Suitlad in fourth. Tate 2J in fifth. Looks like Vintage has got Gas Monkey.
Yes.
Yeah, well done there.
Oh,
and
just
early
so
is form.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yes.
unfortunate. So unfortunate for early to get tossed around there, but oh man, that was exciting. It was worth a try,
cut.
man.
Oh, he's-
Great battling through
He's
those.
got no fuel as well. He's got no fuel as well. So early was.
Okay, yeah, he was
he
screwed
was short
anyway.
on fuel as well.
Well, great effort, man. That was some exciting battling there.
Awesome racing for round
Just
one.
getting to the line
But
early.
yeah, well done, Zeddy. Great job, Zeddy, Ben, and G-Man with the podium.
Footner's not too happy with what's happened to early. The celebrations there for
no.
ZD. So 13R Autosport get the win in the feature race.
Oh man, what a race, boys.
So
That's good.
flat out win the sprint race for Division 2, and 13R get the win in the
So
feature
save
race.
the replay, guys. And just remember, if you're on the roster this week for the stewarding, to make sure you get a replay saved. But yeah,
So do I go save video? Yeah, look, I've never done this. View guide. Save video clip.
What an awesome race. Do we have time to do a quick party up with someone before we disappear?
It's
you can make it quick, but got to get ready for our next race, boys. Who we got?
Yeah.
Anyone you want to throw in the party for a quick chat?
I think we'll get ZD in. I'll try and see if I can get ZD in real quick.
ZD be keen for a talk. That was a really good drive from ZD. He didn't, the results didn't show in the first race, but in the second race, he certainly had a good race.
Add players. God, I'm slow.
You know
at
what?
this.
Nah, sorry guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Boys, jump in half an hour for the Premier League races, and wish them all luck. It's going to be hectic. But yeah, thanks for tuning in for round 1 of season 7 with the Division 2 boys. Let's sign off.
So, good luck to the guys that are presenting. So good luck to Vintage and Dale for commentary tonight in the Premier League. It's going to be awesome. Going to be great to be back for Wheel to Wheel season 7. It's going to be an awesome season, man. Probably the best.
So,
Yeah, definitely. Alrighty guys,
so
catch
join
you
Vintage and Dale commentating on the Premier League.
in about half an hour. Alrighty, catch you guys
Alright.
soon.
Yeah,
See you guys.
See you, Simons. See ya.